Nutella.
Introducing the challenger from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso! And his opponent from Durham, North Carolina, weighing in at 243 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Super Smooth Dave!
One of the most prestigious titles in all of sports entertainment, here for the taking, the United States Championship.
The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out he was an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's all about not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here.
Oh, yeah, man. Stopping the count like that just means he's got more bad intentions in mind.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that. Face first, inverted STO.
Firm control, eating the soul of the boot.
Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
Jimmy Uso's going to have to endure this punishment.
And a stomp to the gut. Oh. Gets clobbered with the axe handle. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Clothesline in the corner.
Take off. All the way to the outside. Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight. An elbow drop. Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy Uso has to trust his instincts at this point. Crashing into those cold steel steps.
He's going to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside. Jimmy saw it coming.
Someone must owe someone money.
Jimmy Uso just goading his opponent.
Gotta find a way back to the ring immediately.
Headed out of the ring, but the counter's looming. And he's keeping this attack going and going. Putting together.
He's the world's best engineer. He says so right on his coffee mug. Oh, you got him a mug?
I did. But it's not a competition.
Yeah, I lost that battle years ago. So, Howard, are you interested?
Are you kidding? If I could control robot arms with my brain, I'd be able to do so many things. Really? Well, you've been controlling human arms with your brain for years, and not much has come of it.
What's the best superstar kids y'all have seen? Probably, bro. Isaiah Thomas son wasn't good. Magic Johnson son wasn't good. Ew. Well, he did, just not on the court. Respect.
Some major moves here. Wow, flow over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy's getting exposed.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
Firm control.
Right to the face.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom.
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
You know what? I think we just found our newest regular, everybody.
Claire?
Nope. I mean, what am I doing? I'm totally in the wrong room.
Are you?
I'm sorry. Like,
Rumble bed? Fine? Raw? I knew it. He would say by himself.
I am so sorry. I just couldn't take it anymore. I needed to fix this.
Family meeting in the living room. In the living room! So these waves is. I was thinking this is not when it's in the picture.
I don't understand. Yeah, I needed a little space and there was no hole.
Then one thing led to another. Spare us, Claire.
Sweet. I'm staying now.
Aren't we here for just one thing?
Break it up with family.
Guys, your father is right. This is my home.
Go, turn your back on your father. Just spare me the empty apologies and the crocodile.
I followed that dog.
Claire?
Nope. I mean, what do I do? I'm totally in the wrong room.
Are you?
Sorry.
Bed? Fine? Raw? Pro-flags, champion of the champions. Those guys are exceptional at what they do, and I look forward to them representing. They said they didn't worry. Don't worry. So make it ladies feel good. So me and Mark then, we were in Florida. Please tell me what this dynamic duo was up to. So we went to and explored Florida. So you're in this club, so we're like talking, there's no chicks around. At the end of the bar, there's two women, you don't even know what age they are. They're just, you just drink and smoke so long, you don't even have gender. You're just a carcass.
You see these two girls and you're like, these are our girls.
Yeah, like 7 to 8,000 more girls. So they're at the end of the bar, and they're so loud, so you're yelling. friendship. And then, all of a sudden, just a pickup truck full of men get to the bar. All gorillas. And then they come up, and I overhear the bullsharks tell these jocks of what went down. And you know what those guys did? I was so nervous. Those guys literally laugh, and they go, well, you ain't a prize. So me and Martin, we were in Florida. Please tell me what this dynamic duo was up to. And it's Florida. It's Fort Myers, maybe? Yeah. So whatever. Got bar. Like one of those Star Wars bars.
You're there with your wingman,
Yeah.
Phillips, who literally has a permanent wing.
Not that my horn is playing out their party. What they got to do to miss make it to a conference finals? Are they missing me on that? Let's just make the playoffs, bro. Nah, turn up, Rizzy. I'm fucking with this. They going to the finals now. Oh, yeah, Rizzy. Just take this first round exit.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jay from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
I'm going to dispute with you. Okay, before I go forward, we're making this break. Come on. You know what? I want you to get into it. No, you found Joe Pops. Family tradition. You're part of the family. So when I get in the damn car? Good, man. Jack, you more like an uncle to me, so he's your dad. Uncles count, just like you.
Serious, like it is. Come on now.
I'm going to dispute with you. Okay, before I go forward, we're making this break. Come on. You know what? I want you to get into it. No, you found Joe Pops. Family tradition. You're part of the family. So when I get in the damn car? Good, man. Jack, you're more like an uncle to me, so he's your dad. Uncles count, just like you.
Serious, like it is. Come on now.
Are you kidding me? This is a brand new battery. Yeah. I'm going to dispute with you. Okay, before I go forward, we're making this break. Come on. Come on, get in the car. You know what? I want you to get into it. No, you found Joe Pops. Family tradition. You're part of the family. So when I get in the damn car? Good, man. Jack, you're more like an uncle to me, so he's your dad. Uncles count, just like you.
Serious, like it is. Come on now.
guy. All of a sudden you lost? I just restored.
You have to make me a superstar. Okay. Dealers don't lose no sharks. And I also helped the previous owners install a brand new tankless water heater a year ago. But did you show any gratitude?
No, because it's a tankless.
So the camera's cut. Chris comes in by and it's like, that was cool. Hey. It made me fool. I turned it up to 10. Don't do it. It goes up to 15. All right, everybody.
Tonight it's sick.
Man, Reed, you know we write these books every day. She's Tommy. And I'll see you. Well, no, but you're not going anywhere. You're not going to wait. See, I've been late for work. We all will be late for work. And you said I'm like a lawyer.
Sure. It's not going to pictures like that. Get out, though.
I'm getting off now.
What does that have to do with me?
I said I need to get off.
Look, if you want my number, just ask. Stop making excuses.
You are holding my mom. How am I supposed to leave?
Oh, right. My bad.
My Marjorie's still on the phone? I think her lips are moving. What are you guys talking about?
Oh.
Two minutes. Omni-Man versus on my neck is a shot collar. Hey, son. One of you guys will get the shock knee. Now, because this is a non-collar, I will give it to this lesbian. Ask me what I do. I think I'm the best rapper alive. I used to live a lot. She hoped it out? Yeah. And it very well might.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 445 pounds, Super Smooth Dave and Hector Flores.
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And and a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team of
I'm sorry, Mark.
you
need your help. How do you?
The Usos are focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
Might want to take a step back. I don't know.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Invincible Season 4, Episode 5 trailer video. There's a whole bunch of WTF moments, Easter eggs, references to the comics.
We are this close to seeing four men tear each other apart.
Himself that I'll explain as we go through the actual trailer footage. This episode is basically Omni-Man assembling the Invincible.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos, turmoil, bloodshed,
all of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied. And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. Five-finger sand in the face. Grand backhand. And look at from a back suplex. Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
The episode's title, give us a moment to send the Omni-Man asking
Big boot!
talk to a father to the son, and they get into all the drama like all facts. So that's the thing. One has to explain why Clark for all of herself to fight on
Working the leg with that move. Wrestling 101. You can't stand. You can't fight.
Now that's some nasty offense imposed on Flores.
Destructive offense from Jimmy.
Jay avoids the offense. And another big right hand.
Placed into the corner. Look at this. Placed in the tree of woe.
Quick evasion from him there.
Tied up in the tree of woe.
What's different, though, from the comics? The show has been
Flores with good timing on the reversal. Got flipped upside down there.
Does get called, but there the Nation Tip is really as big of a deal as it is on the show. This is what all the talk of them selling the house and moving together in
Kick to
another
the
house
gut.
has been about making it seem like the show might not get Debbie and Omni-Man back together. Like on the show, maybe she never goes back to him, even though he does try to make amends. Like this is meant to be the redemption of Omni-Man, in addition to being Invincible story. There have been some changes like this from the comics on the show in the past. Robert Kirkman might also retcon some of the other details about Omni-Man's backstory in the lore of the Viltrumites in the future too. One of the other biggest changes too is Tech Jacket. As you can see in the trailer, we see a whole bunch of Tech Jacket here. This is the episode where they bring Tech Jacket onto the Coalition team because she, on the show, is from Earth, lives on Earth, even though it's Geldarian technology, a suit. But as you detected from my recent voiceover, the big change is that Tech Jacket is a woman on the show, not a boy like the comics. Robert Kirkman changed this himself. On the show, she's going to be voiced by Zoe Dutch, who you probably recognize from like 1,000 different things in real life. And on the show, her real name will be Zoe Thompson, naming the character after the actual voice actress. Zoe Dutch's mother in real life is Leah Thompson. Kind of sounds like Robert Kirkman is also a huge Back to the Future fan, which I'm sure we all, like most people, are Back to the Future fans. In the original comics, Tech Jacket was male, and he's kind of like the Invincible Universe version of Blue Beetle, basically with the way the suit works. If you are a big fan of Tech Jacket, or you think the character's really cool and you haven't read them, there are spin-off Tech Jacket comics if you want to read them. Robert Kirkman made a really great official website for all of his Invincible comic book stuff through his Skybound brand. Speaking of which, thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I am a YouTuber. I spend all my time making videos. I have no idea how to make an actual website.
but I needed to have one outside of my YouTube channel to make it easier for people in other businesses to actually get in contact with me. Squarespace helps handle everything from finding a professional website designer, picking out templates for actually building my site, and after I created it, helping me manage it day to day and make sure that it stays up to date. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform for entrepreneurs to stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out managing a growing brand, Squarespace makes it easy to create a beautiful website, engage with your audience, and sell anything from products to content to time, all in one place, all on your terms. This is why usually when I tell people to contact me, I point them to my Squarespace website. Squarespace makes all that painless. And for those of you that do have things that you want to sell online, Squarespace helps you showcase your products and customize your product listings with images, videos, reviews, related products, and add-ons that help you make more sales. Their Squarespace commerce platform makes managing everything from inventory to sales and customers simple. Everybody head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/emergencyawesome to save 10% on your first purchase of a website or domain. That's squarespace.com/emergencyawesome. I'll put the link up here on screen and down in the description below, so be sure to check it out and have fun building your websites this year. Even though the main invincible...
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Going for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
I don't know if he comes back in this episode or if that's footage from another future episode. But remember, Battle Beast is one of the other characters they're bringing back onto the team, voiced by Michael Dorn from Star Trek. A lot of Star Trek going on during this series, too, like voiceover actors and Star Trek jokes in the background, too. Mostly because Robert Kirkman, also a really big Star Trek fan. Because they're making Tech Jack a female on the show, they might tweak some of her jokes or just remove them completely, because some of the bigger jokes he makes in the comics are dependent upon him being known for gender-based jokes. So also remember, circling back around to Adam Eve, in that tag scene from the end of episode 4 where Omni-Man shows up, stopping her from telling Invincible that she is pregnant with their baby. When he shows up, she kind of gets cold feet and decides not to tell him, like, oh, I'll just tell him later. But because circumstances with the Viltrumite War and Thrag are so dire, it sounds like she just decides to hold off telling him till after he gets back from his little mission, quote unquote, if you want to call it a little mission, basically fighting to the death with Thrag and all the other Viltrumites. This is also right out of the comics, too. He doesn't learn about the baby until he comes back from that Viltrumite War arc. But it is going to be another solid time jump before he makes it back. Like, it's not going to be a quick trip. Their baby might also be another retcon that Robert Kirkman makes. points out the votes right for are the rematch with Conquest, Thrag finally joining the battle. What I'll do is my full episode 5 video will post next Wednesday after they post it. The other big reminder is the Daredevil Born Again episode.
Adding salt to the wound.
I don't know if there's any ounce of professionalism in an attack like that.
Gotta be cautious here, man.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb. That attack certainly put Jimmy's toughness to the test. Victory could be close at hand, but first, he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent. The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. Oh. Trying to make their way out of the cage.
Drop kick. Beautiful.
Oh, man.
Moonsault.
He does not care about appearances. He wants to walk out of this cage via the front door and nowhere else.
Oh, unloading a big kick to the back. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Needs to stay sure-footed en route to climbing up the cage.
Soaring.
Making it to the top of the cage, balanced and seated now. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's trying to get over. He knows victory is right there, man.
Counters.
Both superstars showing great awareness of their opponent's repertoire.
Both wrists.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean he's gay.
Captured and
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
yeah, this has been grueling. The story of this cage match is getting written on these competitors' bodies.
Barbaric amount of stomps. You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
He's bracing for it. Jack.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack. This is Uso's perseverance getting tested. Both wrists captured and... Someone must owe someone money.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
What's he have here? Long distance drop.
Psyching themselves up now. Strong display from main event Jey Uso, but he'll be hitting the showers if he shows off too long.
Right to the mouth.
Getting your mind back into this is one thing, but getting your body back into it is another.
Looking to take the legs out. Pain must be shooting through that leg now.
Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
Jimmy gets intercepted.
Wow, float over. Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
Super kick after super kick, and opponent goes down.
Jimmy might have just finished things. He's zoning in, has something big in store.
An impactful display of offense we just witnessed there. He's in a bit of agony now.
Reaching this point in the steel cage, everything's all starting to come to a head now. To the face. What a redirect.
Has Jimmy in his grip.
Face first with the flapjack. Ooh! Hand implanting into flesh there.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
1, 2. It's the ropes, full head of steam, and bang, what a boot. That's right, put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso counters to gain the advantage.
And now he's reaching out to the crowd for support. Some much-needed adrenal fuel.
An elbow drop.
A vicious stomp, and this superstar just reminding everyone how vicious they can truly be. Hammerlock applied.
His new special is on YouTube at Ali Sadiq Comedy. He's on tour, Ali Sadiq.
And this superstar is just imposing their will on their opponent.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy Uso is being worked on heavily.
Elbow after elbow after elbow.
No way Jimmy Uso recovers from that.
Immediately into a sit-out powerbomb.
And for main event Jey Uso, this is as much about a mental advantage as a physical one.
Super kick.
And now he's taking the time to show a complete lack of sportsmanship. This could backfire for him.
Taken down by the neck.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Getting him into the corner.
Hector even more determined than ever now. Making his feelings very clear here.
Lariat. Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee. It's the ropes, full head of steam, and what a boot.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it.
Just stomping every single part of his body.
Unable to evade the offense.
Anybody else relieved when a severe weather warning turns out to be just an amber alert? I've actually lost my cell phone. I accidentally put it in Malaysian airplane mode, so that's gone.
Climbing up the cage now.
Hector in top row. Uso splash.
Did Jimmy just pull this out?
And there he goes, climbing up the cage wall.
Making a move up the cage wall here.
He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape and starting to climb up the side of the cage.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Gotta be sure-footed climbing that cage.